Sometimes it just isn't your day. We all need a little help from time to time. That's why we're committed to providing safe, quick, and cost-effective care. And we keep it simple. Just walk in. We're here for you. Learn more today.
Do you insure a lot of businesses?
Yes, we do.
How about restaurants?
We got a bunch.
Do you cover property damage?
Yes, we do.
How about my equipment?
Covered.
How about sewer backup?
We got it.
What if my cook gets hurt?
You're covered.
Foodborne illnesses?
Covered.
What if my party tent goes down?
Covered under property damage.
And you say this is all under one policy?
One policy.
When do I pay?
Once a month.
Just one time?
Just one.
Is there anything you don't cover?
What's your record for consecutive questions asked?
31.
Tables. We don't do tables.
Gotta love Buffalo.
For all your insurance questions, call the Wolf at 835-WOLF.
We realize now more than ever is the perfect time to have the perfect house. We're confident we'll find your dream home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here. With exclusive buyer insights and our 100% money-back guarantee, we're confident we'll find buyers for your home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.
Welcome back to our Section 6 2022 High School Football Playoff Preview Show. Now we're going to take a look at Class B, and let's take a look at the brackets. On the one side, you have Iroquois as the 1 seed, Falconer number 2, Olean and West Seneca West 3 and 4. And on the other side, it's Maryvale and Burgard, Pioneer and Albion. And once again, this looks like a number of great matchups, and I think I'll just throw this out there. There's a young quarterback at Iroquois making an awful lot of noise as a freshman, and he's been fabulous, hasn't he?
I mean, Justice Kleiss has really shown how he is beyond his years already. Can you imagine what this kid's going to look like in the next 2 years? No. I mean, remember the thing you've been talking about with Trey Drake?
Yeah.
Guess what, right? Yeah. We got it coming with Justice Kleiss. I mean, this kid really is something big that's going to be able to watch out there. But I'm going to tell you, folks, you know, the one matchup I really got circled that I'm going to love to see is that rematch of Pioneer and Albion right there, right? That Pioneer-Albion matchup. Pioneer gets the win the first time around, but I'll tell you, I think Albion is playing some of their best football right now, and this game really is the one I'm going to see circled that I won't be surprised comes down to the last possession right here. And the other one that I say, and you Francis, you've heard me say it about 10, 15 times, do you ever want Olean in the playoffs, right?
No.
You never want Olean in the playoffs. I don't know what it is, but they are a solid team, period, through and through. But Olean's also looking, boy, I wish we would play just about any other team but Iroquois. And, you know, Maryvale has also been the team that, they're only undefeated and nobody's talking about them, right? I mean, we just saw Justice Hill. This kid's a beast, man. I'm telling you, ever see this kid run? This kid, when he runs downhill, one of the hardest to tackle out there. I could just imagine. I didn't get a chance, which I really wanted to go to that Cheektowaga Maryvale game. You got Warburton running down the other side. You got Hill running down the other side. I mean, that had to be true smash-mouth football right there at its best to see those two go head-to-head. But, again, this is going to be interesting where we're going to see a lot of teams step up, and I want to see who comes out of that Pioneer-Albion game. I think that's going to be a great game, and the winner of that, really even you would expect to see Maryvale come out of their matchup. You know, if they do, I'll tell you, it's going to be a really good one right there. And
well, how's this, Maryvale? What a great thing for the coach. We're unbeaten and nobody's talking about us. They don't respect us against the world. It's right there. It's a grand slam just waiting to be hit. Yep.
And then on the flip side, you could possibly see a West Seneca East Iroquois matchup, right? Which every year that's a great game. You know what I mean? Like, and that could be for a ticket to go to the stadium. I mean, really, some phenomenal matchups right here.
Keep in mind, that's a West Seneca West team that was down 4 touchdowns to West last night and almost came back and won it. They were 30 yards away from tying that game at the end of it.
Against a rival, right?
Against a rival.
About that, East and West. That's West Seneca East going against West. Unbelievable. But this, again, is going to be a really tough bracket right here. Whoever comes out of this class is going to be battle tested to go into the Far West Regionals.
Well, Tom, I think you talk about hitting on all cylinders and momentum going to the playoffs. Every team here is crazy. I mean,
that's a really good point.
Albion just comes off, they're a huge win, beating an undefeated Medina team 26-20. I just had a chance to interview Amari Jones, who was Mr. Do Everything for that team on both sides of the ball. What a great kid. I mean, just a great kid. Just super complimentary of his teammates, his coaches, his brother, who is another great player for this team. And then piggybacking what you said for Justice Clates, 1,600 yards, 22 touchdowns with 1 interception as a freshman. That is unheard of. I was telling Francis before we started here, I said, I can't imagine as a freshman how fast the game would seem like as a freshman, because it's fast when you're a sophomore or a junior, and then when you're a senior, it kind of slows down for you, right? As a freshman, and he's putting up these numbers, I've never seen that before. I really have never seen it.
It helps to have a dad as a head coach and a big brother who played and had success. I think all that helps, right? So that's going to help slow the game down.
Well, listen, I also believe other sports come into
Absolutely.
play, right?
Yes.
And you excel in those other sports. This kid's already been put into crunch time on that basketball court, right? He already knows what pressure is. He already knows what the stage feels like. He already knows what he's got to do to win. But he's a freshman. I mean, just unbelievable.
He had the sneakers we made fun of last year.
And by the way, we can't do that. He got a lot of heat for that. But listen, there's no doubt this class is going to be fun. Francis, I'm not. What do you think about the class?
I look at this and they have some really good first-round games. Not to mention, we haven't talked much about Olean. They have a freshman QB as well, Joe's Mest, who has really gotten better as the season has gone along. We saw Olean. They had a tough loss to start the season, and they seem to be getting better and better. I was talking to some coaches in that division. They were surprised at the way Olean's ended the year. But right now, I'm excited for an Iroquois-Maryvale game. You talk about you got the most potent offense, and then you have a Maryvale team which loves to run the ball. They have Justice Hill, who's that ground and pound attack, and you really cannot count them out. I think,
you're already putting those two in the championship.
I think you are, but
somebody's circling this on us right now. I'll tell you that.
But you're going to have some great first round games. You mentioned Pioneer Albion. Yep. I think that's probably going to be the game of the first round out of all of the whole section. Falconer West Seneca East is going to be one as well. You're going to have the Trojans make that trip down there. So this Class B is going to be lots of fun.
No doubt. And I'll tell you, did you guys see that catch by Kate Anastasia last week? The one-handed catch into the end zone. If you haven't, please go to the Twitter page. I think it's on West New York Athletics, or even mine at WNY Tom Prince. Check it out. He goes into the end zone like this, and I'm going out of the picture. So like this with his one hand, catches it in the end zone, brings it in. Unbelievable catch. I'll tell you, that connection right there is already turning into something big. I agree with you. Never count out Olean. That should be still a good game.
Funny how that happens to Olean across the board. You and I saw him in basketball. They're always a tough out. We also saw the young Kleitz man make his debut when he was hitting three-pointers like it was nothing. So this is a fascinating bracket. And that'll do it for Class B, and we'll be back to talk Class C after this short break.
Western New York Immediate Care's new locations are now open. Whether you've suffered a minor injury or just aren't feeling well, Western New York Immediate Care provides safe, quick, high-quality care at an affordable cost. Our clinicians are trained to diagnose and treat non-life-threatening injuries and illnesses and are equipped with on-site x-ray and labs to help you feel better, faster. With 4 convenient locations open 7 days a week, Western New York Immediate Care is here to help when and where you need us. Visit us online to learn more.
Logistics Plus is a global transportation provider headquartered in Erie, PA with locations worldwide, including right here in Western New York. Logistics Plus is consistently recognized as a fast-growing transportation and logistics company, great supply chain partner, top freight broker, leading project cargo manager, and a great place to work. With a strong passion for excellence, our 500-plus employees put the plus in logistics. Call our Buffalo office today for an efficient, personal approach for all of your transportation needs.